Hello and welcome back to Road to 2000. Today we're gonna play another rapid game. Let's just hop right in. Getting the white pieces again. Let's play e4. And we're facing a French, aren't we? So I've been told to play the exchange French once we get another French. So let's just do that. And that's where my theory ends. But I guess it's just develop quickly, castle, and then that's it. It's the whole game plan. I think we can go bishop here even. Prepare some Greek gifts, maybe, potentially later. Let's bring the rook. Okay. I mean, let's just do the same. Let's give this a think if he goes back. No, let's... Do we take? Or do we just chill? I think we're just going back here. There's knight here. Not that big of a threat. Can just go here even. Yeah, I don't know the exchange friends, okay? He gives us the bishop. Concedes the bishop. I'm fine with that. Do we unpin? Can we unpin? Probably not. If I go here, he just moves back. Don't think he'll take. It's okay, we'll still do it. Just gonna go here, and then maybe we bring the rook even. I'm shaking a bit, I don't know why, I'm a bit, I don't know, jittery today. Not really stressed out by the games per se, so don't know why I'm shaking. Maybe I'm just a bit cold. Okay, yeah, to be expected here. Let's bring up the rook, next the queen and the other rook, and then I think we're chilling. Probably a super equal position actually. Yeah, let's bring the other rook. Now maybe knight here could work. Takes, and then there's a fork here, and then a fork here as well, which is kind of funny. Opponent could counter fork us, but I mean, I'm not calculating it properly, so who knows if that's even a thing. Maybe takes. If he forks, we just take the rook. I think knight here might actually be something. But if there's a pawn, rook takes, no. He couldn't take the pawn at least. Okay. Hitting our pawn. I mean, let's go b3. Maybe he wants to come in here. It doesn't do much. Still shaking. I don't know what's wrong. Bit weird today. Okay. Not the end of the world, I think. No. He wants to take here. Probably. There's a pawn hanging here. Didn't see that. He doesn't go for it. So, doesn't that just blunder a knight? Because I take here, and the queen's hanging. So I just take back. No, because then the rook's hanging. Got it. So let's take the knight, I guess, because takes, takes, and then I'm been taken with check. Doesn't work. So here, pawn takes, we just block, and we're fine. Yeah, we're fine after that. I think now we could take the pawn if we feel like it, because queen still hit, so either he moves the queen or he takes, and then we take back with the knight, and then we should be up a pawn. We could also just take here, not make it very complicated. It's just 1 times 1 defended, so opponent's thinking. So we're finally up in time in a game. It's been a while. I feel like the last few games it was either we're too low in time or we're just down a piece or something. For now, I have a good feeling for the position. Let's not lose it again. I think that's a move that can be played. Not anymore. Or does it still work? No, because now rook takes, queen takes, and then rook takes. We traded the... No, it still works, no? We trade a bishop, a knight for a rook. Let's go for it. Takes. Knight takes, rook takes, queen takes here, pawn has to take back, otherwise queen takes here or something. Then he can get what, 2 rooks? Wait. Knight takes, rook takes, queen takes, rook takes again, queen here, oh no, queen here, and then we're good. Yeah, it's played. And now he has to take, or we're taking both his rooks, so yes. And now he has to take here. Is there any way for him to defend this pawn? No. So we just win it back. And then we're up a pawn. Might come here and then down here, but first we take. Okay. That knight has nothing, I think. Just king here, no. Rook can't do anything. So now we have... Is that already an endgame? Does that count as an endgame? Glad to trade down. If he pushes, okay. Do we take with the knight? Or the rook? Let's take with the knight. just making it a bit more active. Also, the rook would have been fine, so we hit this pawn. So what's his plan? Can't we come here now? Check doesn't work, we just take. That knight. If knight comes here, we take. Pawn's defended. Maybe here, so we threaten this and he trades down the knight and then we're up a pawn in an endgame. Or here, but then rook here. Here, I mean. Maybe here anyway. I'm not sure. Either this, so he's basically forced to take, and then we take back. No, I like this more. I like that move. If check, then we just go back. Okay, takes. That pawn is hanging again. And game time. Opponent has an isolated pawn and only one pawn on one side, so we should be absolutely fine here. Let's just not give him any moves. Okay, let's see if I know anything about king and pawn endgames. But I think just from the position, it should be winning. Because I can just create a pass pawn here. King can't go anywhere, or he's losing. Which way to go, though? Do I go here? No, let's block the pawn. And if he comes here... Do we just simplify? No. Let's play pawn here. Let's just waste some time. We're trying to create the Zugzwang, it's called. So after what? He plays this, and then he's lost. What if he plays that? Then I can play this. I think that's fine. Still stressful for me. I don't like endgames. Okay, but now he has to move something that's losing for him, I think. If he goes down with his king, we can take. Okay, now, do we make it special? Like this, he can't even come down here. Okay, creating a passer. Might go like this. If he trades, it's just over, I think. Because we just go, we pick everything up. Okay, he resigns. Nice, a win, finally. feel like we haven't won in a while, but I think, I don't know, maybe I just remember wrong. Let's go analyze. Okay, we opened with e4, we faced the French, we played the exchanged. I think for now, pretty standard opening. I don't know much. Gonna study a bit of exchange French, I think. We're looking for some spicier stuff. So if anyone knows some cool openings against the French, then let me know. So yeah, like I said before, it looks pretty equal. This one's actually worse for us. So here, there's already this tactic. So knight takes d5 works, apparently. But why? Let's say knight takes back. Rook takes. Interesting. So knight can't take back, so queen has to take. We take with check. And then we take back. I didn't spot that. Okay, let's look at this move. Yeah, bishop was the only move. I'm glad I didn't play this, because after this, there's this check, and then we're just doomed. So at least I spotted that. Rook e3 was right. Now knight takes was the best move. Queen takes, knight takes. Rook takes. Wasn't forced, but also everything else, like going back, would be a bit slow. Rook d3 was good. Rook takes d4. And then I think it was just... Oh, I played a drawing move. So knight d... Here, knight d2 check would be drawing. Not sure why. Rook e1 check. I go here. Huh. I'll just... yeah, it's a forced stalemate. Okay, interesting. I didn't spot that. Yeah, so here it's just a matter of slowly forcing the opponent to play something that isn't good. Here, a3 actually the best move. The reason I played a3 is just because, let's say I take, and then I have to come here. I'm just scared that I'm too slow, but I think it's fine. Actually, so now there's a queen. What would be the follow-up? Queen f3 check. King c4. Queen e4 check. Queen b3. Queen d3. Yeah, that's something I wouldn't want to go into, so I just played a3 instead. And then, yeah, he had to go back, so we created the passer. And then whatever happens, if he just plays like this, we push, and then he has to stop it, so we take here. And then I think he's slower. Yeah, he has to waste the tempo going around. And then it's lost, I think. Yes, he needs to get out of the way. And no, it just ends up the same. It would have been interesting. I'm not good in this type of endgame with like two queens on the board and just one more pawn. Okay, well, I didn't see that. Glad the opponent resigned in time. By the way, we played a French guy from France, if I didn't say that. Okay, finally a win. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.